We got some big news for you in the boating industry coming out today. I got Keith from Regulator Marine with me. We're here to introduce the all-new Regulator Marine 37, an incredible new lineup to the Regulator Marine fleet. I'll tell you what, Keith, this is just an amazing boat. Tell me about it.
Man, it is. I agree. I just made the run from Tampa down here yesterday with these triple 425s on this 37-foot boat. Remember, Jason, all our boats are actually larger. That 37 is only to here. So this is over 42 feet in the water, running almost 60 miles an hour.
You hear that, folks? That's incredible.
On there. Lots of big cockpit space back here, so it becomes a great fishing platform. One thing that's different compared to our other boats is in the floor fish boxes you can get to. And now when you get to, you see how big this bilge is. Compared to the 41, we move the generator forward and you'll see I can get down in this bilge. Actually, you and I can get down this bilge and close this hatch and have enough room. So you got lots of storage down there. And notice the flat bottom on this bilge as well.
I love it. I love the massive space here in the rear area. This is, it's just incredible how much room you got.
And you know where I want to be sitting on this mezzanine seat right over here whenever you're back here fishing so I can watch you catch that big fish. Great views from the mezzanine seat. And under the mezzanine is this big pump room. The seakeepers down there, all the pumps, all the back controls have now been consolidated. So one place to get in and work and mess around. And on top of that, we have the sure shade right above us. Keep us nice and shady. We're sitting back here in the mezzanine.
That is really nice. And Keith, as you know, we make a lot of long runs here in the Gulf of Mexico. I really love an aft-facing seat. It's comfortable. That's the best space to ride in a boat other than behind the console. It's comfortable, makes those long runs much more enjoyable.
Yeah, and I got some good news for you. You can make even longer runs now. 507 gallons of fuel in this boat, class leading in the 37-foot category. So now you can make those really long ones and be comfortable all day long. Because not only are you going to just sit in the seat, we have air conditioner back here in this back seat too.
That is incredible. Over 500 gallons of fuel, folks. We got 3 of the new Yamaha Offshore motors. These are 425s, folks. It really gets this boat moving fast and very economical at 0.8 miles per gallon.
Absolutely, and that big deep V that Regulator's known for with that flare so you can handle right the waves. It's going to just push that water right out of your way when you get out there and stuff gets snotty.
Super, I love that. The Gulf of Mexico, as we know, gets rough very easy, folks. Gives you peace of mind when you're out there making those runs offshore. Tell you what, I saw that center console, and that's something like I may have never seen in the industry before. Let's go check that out.
Let's go take a look.
Well, Keith, I've been in a lot of Regulators, from the 25 to the 41, and they were all very awesome. But this is a whole new dimension here. I don't think I've ever seen a console laid out like this. And where's all the buttons at?
Jason, this is called My Helm. On My Helm, it's a digital switching program. You'll see that most all the buttons went away because on the screen we have an icon of the boat. So now you can operate everything from this icon. But not just here, Jason, throughout the entire boat. On the back, I'll show you got switches back there. So these switches have been moved throughout the boat. They're useful right where you're happening. For example, my through stem bow roller, I can operate it up front, or I can operate it right here. Either way, I can operate it with a button or on the screen. My spreader lights, if we're going out and I'm the captain of the boat and you're in the back there and it was before daylight, you can operate the spreader lights from the back of the boat without coming up here.
That is incredible. That is very convenient. Everything hands-on.
Hands-on. Now the great part about this is this was a 2-year program between Garmin and Regulator. It is trademarked, and the only place you're going to see My Helm is on Regulator. And our Chief of Engineering, the Chief of Engineering Garmin, has been working on this for 2 years. So this is the only place you can get it, right here. And the 37 is our first boat to get it, and we'll hope to see it coming on the rest of our boats soon.
I'll tell you, it's very impressive and gives customers real ease at running their boat, from turning on their bow lights to everything that you need to do is right here at the hands. And these Garmin big screens, those are pretty incredible. You know, I know with the 41 you've gone with the 3 screens, but these are much larger and a whole new dimension of layout is just beautiful.
Absolutely, and it's very much automobile instinctive. For example, you have a key fob, not a marine key fob, but a commercial key fob. When you walk to the boat, you hit the button, and guess what? The batteries are turned on for you, your lights turns on, all your pumps, everything turns, and you get to the boat, you're ready to go. When you leave at the end of the day, just like you do on your truck, you hit that button twice, you got a 8-second countdown, it's going to shut everything down, the lights are going to stay on for 60 seconds for you, then you can hear the horn go beep beep, you walk away and you're done.
Wow, that is really exceptional. It is laid out, and the size of this console. You know, when you get in some big rough water and you got a little bit of spray, not that the Regulators ever get you very wet, these things have an incredible bow design, but it is nice to have this. You got the windshield. You got the port on top that's operated electronically, which I really like that to get some air moving through here. But I understand you've also got air conditioning in the dash.
We do. There's actually 2 separate air conditioner units on here. There's one in the cabin that operates in the cabin. We have one out here, 1500 BTU, just for here on the dash and when you're sitting in the mezzanine seat. So you can stay nice and cool out here as you're operating and doing that. And like you said, this big enclosed windshield, that flare that comes up, Regulator's known for, it's pushing that water to the side so you don't get wet up here as you go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. One of the driest rides in the industry.
Yeah, and the other thing that I love about this, Jason, is look how high we are. You got to step up to get here, but I got good visibility everywhere that I want to see and everywhere where I want to go on the boat.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I love to be able to sit in the seats comfortably and see over the dash. That's very important, especially here in Southwest Florida where we have crab traps and other things like that in the water. You really need to be able to watch where you're going when you navigate. A lot of people like to just throw the autopilot on, but you still got to keep an eye out things, folks. But that's really a neat feature. I love these adjustable bolsters and Regulator. The quality of the fabric and the materials that they use in these is first class, and it really makes those long runs comfortable. I really like that, Keith.
Correct. Thank you. Yes, that silicone-based leather, seal leather on all of our upholstery everywhere on the boat. It resists mold and mildew. It's easy to clean and it's very comfortable. You can sit on it even if you got sunscreen. That sunscreen will rinse right off. Also, while we're here, Jason, let me point out a couple of other things on the console. Helm Master comes standard on this boat. So you got joystick operation to do whatever you want to. Zip weight tabs on this boat. They're almost instantaneous on this boat when you're going. So you can control what you're doing there. The phone charger, you can stick your phone charger, the inductive phone charger on there. Lots of great things to keep you nice and comfortable and in the real world when it comes to electronics.
I love it. I love it, Keith. It's a super duper layout. It's going to be a great addition to the lineup. But we got something really neat up here. Let's go take a look at this bow design.
Let's go. And before we get to the bow, I want to stop by and show you this console here. The first thing you'll notice, the big heavy duty door is a friction hinge. Wherever you open this door, it's going to stick and stay right there. Now once you step down into this cabin, you'll see a couple of things. Lots of room in there, an enclosed head, so you can go down there and have a shower, anything you want to there. Bed, queen size bed. 2 people could sleep in here very comfortably. Of course, there's things like TV, stereo system, your fridge, your microwave, all that kind of stuff. Plus, one of the neat things here is under these seats is storage, air-conditioned rod storage. So now you can put up to 8 50 wides in here and keep them nice and cool and comfortable as they're going down there. Plus, in the floor right here, all the pumps, all the valves are in one place. Even your hot water heater in here, and we made it big enough that you could even remove this hot water heater and bring it out. Makes maintenance and anything going wrong very easy and simple to deal with in this boat. Plus, the other great news is this is a dry bulkhead behind it and a dry bulkhead in front of it, different from other boats in the past. So now you have a completely dry area. There's air conditioning and humidity controlled everywhere in the cabin.
So here we are on the bow. Take a look at the room on the new 37 Regulator. This thing is incredible. We got all kinds of room here, super wide. You know, you got a 12-foot, 7-inch beam, folks, and the beam carries all the way to the bow, gives you that incredible space up here. Plus, still leaves plenty of room. We got that Regulator dead rise that gives it that dry ride. Keith, you guys have really built something here. I love the width and I love the comfort, and this new seat is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, this is all seal leather. This is the CD up front. You have the cup holder, comes and goes, so you can utilize it there. Huge box inside here, insulated box. So you can have all your adult beverages, have all your buddies up here hanging out and do it. In the floor, the electric actuated table, look, it's flush mounted. It can come all the way up, sit as a layout deck or as a table on the front. Flip up backrest on both sides so you can get up here, nice comfortable ride. And if we wanted to set up, we even have the overhead forward shade that's integrated in up front, makes it a nice shady place to hang out with the family.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's laid out really, really nice. And also for you serious fishermen, you can pop all these cushions off, raise the deck, and you've got a massive casting platform up here. Maybe you want to fight something off the bow. Maybe you want to throw a cast net off the bow. You've got a giant area to stand and be comfortable when you're offshore, either fighting a fish or throwing that cast net. I really like that design. It's very universal for both your non-anglers and your angler crowd. I love that, Keith.
Absolutely. And even things up front like USB ports and stuff that you can charge your electronics and stuff you do. Now, you talked about this big flare and this big heavy boat. I want to show you something here, Jason. Right here, I have a piece of this boat right here that you can feel.
That is incredible, folks.
And that shows you how thick that is, and that's right through the hole all the way down. Big heavy boat. This boat we're on right now, 37 foot, 41 feet in the water, weighs about 23,000 pounds with all the options and everything it has on it, and it'll move at 60 miles an hour through 4-foot waves.
That's incredible. That's what gives Regulator that patented design and that incredible offshore ride on those rougher days. When you've got a hull design like this, folks, you can handle those tough days. And down here in Southwest Florida, we have those days. Right there behind me, we're talking about 20, 30 foot deep for a long way, folks. That wind comes up, it gets rough. You can be safe in a Regulator. You can get back if you get out here and an afternoon storm pops up. You can feel safe running this boat. It's just a really dynamic layout, Keith. I'm really excited about this new boat to the lineup.
Well, I appreciate it. We are very excited too, with the whole new My Helm part of the boat, having a big, huge cockpit, having a boat that's heavy that can handle the seas and get you to and from everywhere you want to do, plus all the creature comforts, the seal leather, all the other stuff makes this a great family boat for a family time and be able to go offshore and go fishing with that 507 gallons of fuel.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now you've seen one of the neatest boats in the industry right now today, the new Regulator Marine 37. An incredible new lineup to the Regulator Marine family. We're excited to bring that to you. Come on down to the Bonita Boat Center. Check out the line of Regulator boats. You won't be disappointed. They'll have boats from all different sizes, from 25 all the way to 41, and you can check out the all-new 37.